All right, here we go. How we doing, everybody? Groggy Greg is live. Hello, everybody. Hello. We gotta get audio back up. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. I'm certainly having a good weekend. Just tired and groggy. Also gonna have to watch my shoulder. Slept a little bit too much on the right hand side, and so now my body's freaking out. Well, how awfully nice of him to be down here in my pit. With some damage already? How's that work? Oh, right. So this is where I gotta catch some of you guys up to date. So you see that there's a lot of wolf pelts down there. I had a hunting you event with the woof whoops. Ow. Oh, double fist not allowed. Only single. There we go. Stagger him again. Here we go. Just don't let up and we're good to go. Okay. Sounds like a Drake nearby. That's a yes. I think I should try to make the Huntsman bow today, but also Draugr bow. Oh my god, see? I can't hit. Can't hit a damn thing. Why is he running away, though? So, our one-star wolves are protected in here. We lost a wolf. So I went ahead and took the advice and put a cover inside and doors. And I blocked off the other side here, since that seems to be one of the locations they keep clipping into. Okay. Naturally, as soon as I start working on this silver vein, that Drake's gonna come back. What'd I say? Oh, no, it's a different one. Unless he reset his hit points. Alright, let's let him get over here. Yeah. That way we're getting his drop when he dies. Woo. Let's see. Oh, shoot, we still haven't picked up our weight belt, have we? Is that over at our last death totem? Yeah. Let's head over there. Well, drop out the silver. We've also got a lot of silver over there, too, to get at some point. At least 2 veins, probably a third. Watch our food here. Okay. If the darn thing is going to go out of load range, I'm not even going to bother. Alright. We'll see if we can go down the hill and get that later. Death totems over there. Go around this way. Hear a wolf nearby. At least one. Good to get my stamina back up. West Love, how you doing? Good to see you. Got lots of stuff. Oh, carrying too much. Oh, right. We're going to activate my belt, huh? What am I missing? That would have been here. Helmet, cape. Wait a minute. Am I not wearing the leggings? We've had no pants this whole time. Well, isn't that special? I've been wearing no pants since the whole time I had recovered the stuff originally. Alrighty. All right, food check. No pants hardcore mode, I know, right? And what's that you saying above there? Think I finally found a group. Group started a server with. Nice. Right on. That's always a good feeling. Like you get a good group of people together that you like to play with. I have such a hard time grouping up for whatever reason. I just get so solo adventure mode. You know, it's, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure me out. Someday I might do it, figure it out, but okay, so I could still pick that up. Okay. Same, it's easy to play by myself. Yeah, I mean, it's just solo gameplay. It's all subjective to the person, right? We all want something different out of the entertainment that we enjoy. But it's definitely nothing against those in my life that I know that are enjoyable to game and do things with. It's just I've had so many times where you have to conform, or you have to either conform to somebody who's a aggressive gamer, or you still have to find a way to compromise what you're trying to game and do. Damn. Compromise what you want to do for your gaming session in order to make a compatible and enjoyable experience for everybody all together. Now, again, I mean, that's the positive factor of when you do find people you like to game with. You know, one of the examples is Philo and Thea. You know, me playing Valheim with them has been great. But it's definitely just one of those things where I'm just kind of like, that's one of the kind of almost rare exceptions. And I hate to say that, you know, because it's not that anybody's doing anything wrong. It's not that anybody's a bad person. It's just that sometimes gaming styles aren't compatible. Now it's interesting that despite having workbenches here, I'm still getting like a lot of drakes loading in this area. Now again, we're right by a roost too, so this hasn't been like the best place to to have all this. It's been pretty fun to have it all here though. Yeah, okay. Let's go drop off stuff. We might get another stone golem. I have to add 3 to the list. This one I just killed was the 3rd one I've killed since not being home yet. Andromeda, good to see you. Alright, we're up to 9. Troll kills are at 41. Oh, goodness me. For some reason the Drake trophies didn't stack when I initially picked them up. Oop. Went to glance over at chat and ran into the wrong area. So because I got the You Are Being Hunted event, I got a shitload of wolf meats. So we're now almost 20, 40, 60. That's awesome. Let's start doing this. Let's get down to business. Let's put tree seeds here, and we'll see if we can remember it. But yeah, Stone Golem Trophy. Oh, for some reason I thought if you put it in your number slot, you could at least look at the size of it. One of the reasons why I also built this huge portal hub is we're also going to do some sort of a trophy thing with it, with this place. We'll put those back. Arrows are getting low. Iron head, flint head. Yeah, let's go back to that. What's our feather situation? Only 2. Yeah, like your build. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's this is gonna be pretty fun, I think. You know, this is one of those situations where we're gonna continue to expand and do more stuff to this area for our base building. Oh, we got honey ready and crops ready. Let's. I like to incorporate my builds into the landscape as much as possible. Yeah, that's why I think I should work on this garden today. But we're also gonna, since I started later than I wanted to, we're gonna try to go down to where Motor is and at least locate where the fight's gonna be. What I want to do is have the Draugr bow for that fight with my fire arrows, or like obsidian and fire or something like that. Hell, I might even do iron arrows, depending on how much damage that those arrows do to Motor. Out of all the boss fights, Motor's the one I remember the least. Oh. You tame 2 boar, now you have like 50 wandering around. There you go. Now, Westlove, you haven't seen me playing Valheim on the group server that Philo, Thea, and I are on, right? You came in when I started the series. No, you haven't? Okay. Yeah, that the group server, this is my first time running the server. One of the other folks that you'll see on here. FT Magic helped me start up the server on my laptop. Picked up a gaming laptop like 3 years ago, and I had been using it for an auxiliary computer off to my side. And so, yeah, decided to start up a server. Philo and Thea and I play, so there's 3 of us on there. And Magic was on there briefly. But it was one of those things where we decided, like, it's a no boss kill world. However, we did our first Hildir quests ever on there. I don't know if you've gotten that far in the game yet. But the Hildir quests also churn up events, new events for your when you're at home and an event starts. So while we avoided the boss kill events, we haven't been completely safe now, because we'll get like these Fenring attacks, and they have the boss cultist or whatever that can spew fire or shoot fire at you, and I think one of them does frost. All right. Oops, wrong button. And so yeah, so it's been an interesting scenario where I skipped over one thing I was gonna say, is that we tamed a whole bunch of wolves, and so the wolves themselves are like really like in a mass abundance, to the point where I have them out and about, and we got them back to the main base, where I initially built. Oh, you can't see it in the darkness here, but where I built a portal or a hub base, just like what I got here, the big one. And the wolves are out and about around that property, and yeah, it's like 20, 30, 40, I don't know how many there are, but now they are also spreading on the server. So taking a step out of the game for a moment, it one does have to wonder, like, does that become its own self perpetuating organism in the game, where the wolves are just populating on their own? Now, granted, you got to be in the chunk, and things like that activate. So wolves have to also be close enough to nuzzle after they've eaten. But where we have the wolves, they've got frequent deer spawning in, and so they're killing the deer, eating the meats, and then occasionally, yeah, they'll have a new puppy or two. So talking about your boar wandering around, that's what we're having with the wolves. The boar that we do have tamed is we have them in pens or closed huts. Took over like a little small, not Draugr village, but one of the villages that the game creates, where it's like the buildings are half broken, have beehives in them and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been pretty fun, and I think we're gonna probably try to do Ashlands with that game. I told them to think about it. Like, do we want to start a fresh new game when Ashlands comes out, and go from start to finish, or do we want to take those characters and go into Ashland content? The hard part will be, like, will the world that I had created, we found Ashlands, but it's not the expansion version, obviously. It's just barren land. But yeah, can we basically convert that game into final content when Ashlands comes out? I'm still torn between that, So on a personal level, if we restarted fresh, our characters fresh from the beginning, the fun experience is yeah, like now going through that world, getting ready to build up to Ashlands, and we know somewhere out in that world we're gonna discover Ashlands, and it's gonna be a fresh new seed, and it's gonna be generated correctly, and there's not gonna be, or there shouldn't be, any issues or concerns with it. The downside is if I'm streaming that, it may take forever for people to see the new Ashlands content, because we're starting new characters, right? So I'm in a bit of a conundrum on that thought. So hopefully I figure it out before Ashlands comes out. Still no announcement date for anybody that's curious. Oh man, I'm so stuffed up right now. I'm very nasally and groggy with my voice. That's Wolfpack. Yeah, so I got mine, and Philo and Thea have theirs at their base, and yeah, between us, between all three of us, it's pretty fun to see like the wolves just getting crazy. That's what I want to do is group all the way through and prep for Ashlands. Heck yeah. Oops. I keep saying we're gonna reconfigure the beehives here. I think what we'll do next harvest, when these are all grown, next harvest, I think I'll make the official farm plots that I'm wanting to make. I keep putting it off, but yeah, I think we're good to spend some time on other things today. I also have to craft more of the low tier items we haven't done. Stag Breaker, all the way up to a little bit higher items we'll try to make our other iron items, which means also I'll have to probably get more iron. But yeah, I gotta make an iron axe. Alright, 56 I believe is the magic number. Alright, so now we got getting close on filling up that second box.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
Westlove coming in with the Prime sub. Thank you so much for that Prime sub. I really appreciate that support. I got some hype for you in the chat. Boom. I'm so glad I figured out like how to do more of those alerts. Oh my goodness. Andromeda, yes, I will be in 7 Days to Die tonight. I'm so sorry about last night. Yeah, contrary to possible perception is what I'm worried about. I'm not giving up on the Thundercat Slayer build. I've been very obviously more into Valheim, but yeah, we'll be back to work on the Thundercat Slayer tonight. So that'll be in 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're gonna switch over. Speaking of. Okay, perfect. And then around midnight, I gotta check in on something for work. Also around then. It never ends. Okay. Let's. Okay, we got a couple different things to work on. Like not choking on our biscuits. They're so yummy, but okay. Let's grab this one more time. Gonna chop this birch. And if we have birch seeds when we chop these down, we'll replant. Day 150. Alright, so we have 50 days to defeat Motor. And we got the marker, the location. There we go, birch seeds times 3. We got 4 altogether. We have the Motor location, so but we also had that location a lot sooner than we had bone mass location. That was kind of a fun scenario for that boss. Hostile work environment. More seeds, perfect. Damn it. Damaging my own fence. There we go. There we go. So I had 2 events after the last time we played Valheim, up at the mountains. I had the being hunted was the last and latest event I had up there. So that's the wolf attack. All these wolves start coming out, and they were a lot. It was crazy fun. I wish I was streaming it. And the first event I had was was it something about the cauldron or whatever? But a bunch of bats basically came to attack me, which didn't really do anything to me. But I'm curious if something else was also supposed to attack. But I had the stone golem in the pit, so I was curious if that's just what happened. Is if there was something else in that attack, it wasn't attacking me. What was Hildir you mentioned? Is that a mod? No, Hildir was the last expansion, I believe, that they put out, or the last update they put out. Hildir is the sister or cousin of Haldor. So Haldor is our trader with the sack of money right here, right? Hildir down here is this T-shirt icon. Hildir is the next trader that you go to, and you have to help her get her belongings back. And so she unlocks areas around the map that you have to go and defeat, dungeons you have to go and defeat. And so when you defeat the dungeon, you get the item that you return back to her. And then, yeah, so with that defeat, though, you open up new events that you have to fight new stuff. So, Mistlands, yeah, I mean it's after Mistlands technically. It's basically I think a holdover expansion in between Mistlands and Ashlands. Oh, cool, man! There's so much I haven't even experienced. Yeah, and that's why it's part of me wants to talk about it, but not talk about it because I don't want to necessarily spoil stuff. But unfortunately, like streaming it, you do tend to, by default, spoil stuff, right? Because I'm doing things. But yeah, that's what to expect down the road. is Hildir quests. All right, let's plant these trees. Oh, we got 10 of them. Nice. There we go. Over here. Yeah, we had on our on the server game I'm playing with Philo and Thea, we had said, okay, at some point we're gonna go look for Hildir, because we had traveled a good portion of that world. We had started it after the Hildir expansion, the Hildir quest expansion, but we hadn't seen her marker her location. And then, lo and behold, one day I went on a sailing cruise alone west of our area, and I saw the T-shirt icon. I was like, oh, there you go. That's probably Hildir. So then I, before going and seeing, I teamed up with Philo and Thea so that we could all do it together. I almost forgot there was a point to us getting the fine wood. Oh, but I need more gray dwarf eyes. Wolf 1? What was I doing with this portal? Oh, this is where we were first gonna... We were gonna get wolves here. Alright, we're gonna dismantle this one. Yeah, and then we'll run through the Black Forest here, and we'll find spawners or Grey Dwarves, and we'll get some Grey Dwarf eyes. We're gonna change it though. Well, no, Wolf 1's fine. Capital W. It's the other side that I'll dismantle and change it. And if I ever want to get to this location, I can do so by changing out a spare portal that way. Do you know how? Do you know if you bring your character to another server, can you kill bosses that you previously killed on another server? Yes. Yeah. No matter what, you can spawn in the boss with the offering, and you can kill the boss. It makes for an interesting situation, from what I understand, if you go on like a public server, and they've already killed the world bosses and stuff like that. You know, you're going to be dealing with the... Oops, we got to go south. You're going to be dealing with the world that's already got the bosses unlocked. So you have to be careful of that. But yes, it's set up so that we did it with Iktir, the first boss, where like myself and the other players had the offering each, and then we would just kill Iktir, then do the next one. Kill Iktir, do the next one. Kill Iktir, do the next one. So we were doing that for a little while for a. I hear a spawner over here. For a way to get like all the Iktir trophies. Now, all you do is kill Iktir once though to unlock the events. Oh. Do you see what I see? way over yonder, throwing rocks at me. Alright. Don't forget to remind me, we got at least one troll kill. Oh, and a trophy. I got plenty of bones. Great Ore 5s is what we're really here for. What are we up to? 5? I'd like to get 20. So we can at least do 2 portals. We're going to get 10 back from the portal we're going to dismantle when we get home. But, yeah, I'd still like to have more. Surprise! Surprise, mother trucker! This is kind of mean. Well, destroy your own spawner. Now what's nice is, dig out one of these spawners. I might try to do it at some point. Dig out one of these spawners, right? And underneath it, put a couple of your wolves so that they're constantly killing the new spawns that drop in. And then just go and collect the material, the great ore 5s, the rocks, whatever, the wood. Collect all that stuff whenever you're wanting to. But again, you have to be careful. You got to do it in a way where the grey dwarfs will spawn in, but they won't throw rocks to destroy their own spawner. Two-star. How many grey dwarfs eyes do we get from a 2-star? No, it didn't say how many. What did I say? I wanted 20 of them? Yeah, so one more kill should do it. Nope. 1-star brute. I was like, he looks bigger than usual. Alright. South of here. Ignore the rest. We're on a mission. Fluffy, buddy. Twitch is acting up. Going to YouTube. All right, buddy. Yeah, further reminder again, as what is now becoming the norm, we are streaming to both, not just both, but 3 different locations. Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Is there a beehive in here, or is that a spawner? Oh, wow. I didn't know a beehive could be in here. Well, let's see, do we have a chest in here? We can give that up in favor of, Won't be able to get the honey, but we'll get the queen bee. Yeah, that's fine. Cool beans. Yeah, that's the first for me. 1,000 hours in, and I've never seen a beehive inside of a stone tower. Speaking of YouTube, 1 second here. I keep forgetting, so for YouTube, for the chat that I pop out and put over here on the other monitor, I have to restart a new one each session in order for me to see it. So there we go, Fluffy Bunny. I see you over on YouTube. Hope your day is going well. Happy Saturday. Yeah, skipping over all of these blueberries. Shame on me. Yeah, let those guys fight. Can't get the deer hide, but we can get the meats. So, I've been thinking it over since conversation the other day about mods. Contemplating doing, well, looking at the backpack mod, or I believe is what it's called, and quite possibly I think there's one that will separate the armor and everything like that. Just because it's still continuing. It's like the one frustrating thing for me right now, other than stamina. Stamina is always a constant frustration in any survival game for me. But yeah, the one constant frustration for me is the fact that like we're limited to this many slots for items, let alone the weight thing. But yeah, I don't have room for thistle. Whee! Now, why exactly did I not just go back to the portal and teleport back? Because I decided the portal on the portal hub side was what I was going to change. All right, let's go over here and uncover more of the map then. If we're going to do it this way. Fully agree with that. Wish you didn't need a mod for that. Yeah, it's... And I hate to be so, I hate to harp on it all the time. Because, again, for some people, loading up a modded game is no big deal. For me, I just don't want to have to go through that effort of doing it. I want the standard game itself, vanilla game, to just have what I like. And then with that, I usually tend to just accept that the game is just not going to have those things, so therefore I usually don't bitch about it as much. Believe it or not, there are some things that I do bitch about or complain about, but most of the time I do try to just say it is what it is and I move on. Food check. I tend to just move on, if something doesn't have what I like, well then You know, is it severe enough for me to not play the game? Not really. Which is why I think like this fits like in the middle ground for me, and that's why I do keep bringing it up. Is, you know, because I think it's something that just really is not that big of a deal for them to add into the game. I don't know, it's actually kind of rare for me to keep continuing to harp on something like this. Keep hearing a vehicle driving by that has like this subtle hum or rumble to its exhaust that sounds like a troll growling in the distance. Dang it. I was gonna take out that deer, but all right. So when we get back to base, we're gonna look up a huntsman bow and the Draugr fang bow. Alright, not that I need them. Well, we're gonna need them later, so let's get some more Grey Dwarf Eyes if we can carry them. Yeah, I'm trying not to really be fully hypocritical about my whole only talk about the things you like kind of approach. I'm even trying to like fully come up with a thing about that. Like I'm trying to I'm trying to explain something that I haven't fully thought through. So Westlove, you're doing my stuff. One of the things that I have been trying to be an advocate for is not necessarily focusing on negativity of content and entertainment. You know, this movie is bad, this TV show is bad. Okay, just say you just didn't care for it and move on to something you do like, you know, instead of being a content creator that wants to create. You know, I don't like this movie. Now here's 10 reasons why, and then have a second video that says more things that I don't like, and then a third video and a fourth video. You know, I don't want to be that kind of content creator that puts out hate content. So one of my things about that is, you know, just talk about the things you do like. Now, as I've been kind of developing and trying to understand my feelings on that, part of what I've also been trying to do is say it's like, okay, well, you can still be critical of things, right? You know, there's ways to critique things, but I feel like some people go into critiquing with a very negative approach to it, and I just don't want to do that. I just don't want necessarily to make hate content. So I think part of that is me pushing back in a more extreme sense, and I just keep avoiding any kind of, not any, but I try to avoid having any kind of negative commentary on stuff. And I do feel like, okay, I avoid negative and hate content, but then that makes me avoid discussing critique of things. My critique of Valheim is that I think there should be 2 stages of more slots. You know, one more row when you get to Haldor and buy the belt, and then one more row after that when you get to Hildir. And also the weight carrying capacity. You know, you get one belt that gets you up to 450. Next belt should get you up to 600. You know, things like that I think should be available. And it seems like most people agree with me on that. I haven't really seen any pushback from anybody. So things of that nature, I definitely don't mind bringing up, because I think part of that too is I hope that like through that conversation, maybe at some point that's a manifestation wish that enough people are talking about it that the developers are going to go like, okay, you know what, we like it, let's do it. And you know, that's that hope in there. But I'm already hearing my counter argument to that, where I'm always telling people that are critical about 7 Days to Die that 7 Days to Die should have this, should have that, have the other thing. And you know, the developers, the fun pimps for 7 Days to Die haven't implemented those things that people keep saying, and they're letting everybody know. It's like, you know, let the modders do it and play the modded version. We support the modders in that regard, so therefore, you know, there's a little bit of a best of both worlds scenario there. So I get that too. So I think part of it too is me just kind of speaking it out loud to not only be part of the conversation about stuff like this, but also to, once I hear myself say it out loud, I can sit there and go, is this really a hill I'm planning to die on? Am I going to carry my soapbox up the hill and die on this hill for this topic? So I do think that is still one of my topics that I don't know about dying on the hill about, but but at least got the soapbox in hand and I'm ready to climb up the hill. Yeah, just one more row of items, and then one more row after that. So what did I say? It's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So 8 more slots, and then, you know, after that another 8 more slots. Would make a world of difference in the format of the game as it is right now. Okay. We got another troll kill. Put that there. So yeah, that's the fun I get to have with some of the topics I talk about. Sometimes it really is just to say it out loud, so I myself can see where I stand. I have to say it, speak it out loud. You guys ever find topics of discussion you do that with yourself? Okay, so we are going to tear down. Wait, what's going on? There we go. Wolf 1. And I'll just try to remember that Wolf 1 is a thing. Alright, so 9. There's 10. 11. And I've got enough on me for one more. And what we'll do is we'll take that with us for the trip going to find Motor. Westlove says, yeah, I haven't really dived into Valheim devs and their relationship with the community. Do they seem to be listening to players or not? Yeah, I haven't either. I haven't seen what kind of responses these guys have for that kind of interaction. I know that, like, so I was watching a video, and I've been meaning to go back and watch some more from the developers talking about Ashland's expansion. I don't know why I thought I heard bees being active. Interesting. I'm gonna put that up there for now. All right, let's just start a fresh new day. Did I move buke berries? Yes, I did. To trophies. Okay, so we got 12 arrows. 12 feathers. Make some obsidian. Okay. We'll have flint for backup and regular for backup as well. Resin. I'm not gonna worry about fire arrows for now. Don't need the guarding tool on us. What have I been putting here? Let's move the hammer there. Pickaxe. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we don't need that much wood with us. There we go. Make sure we're fully repaired. Actually, here's a question. Where the hell is my boat currently? Long ship, I got that marked there, but I don't think it's over there. Let's go check the harbor here. As I get older, I notice that I tend to not react so quickly to my criticism with anything. Same here. Time helps me to see why people choose to do things. Also helps me to see the positives, and if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. Sorry, long comments. No worries. Those will happen on the topics where... Well, yep, the boat is here. Yeah, on the topics that that hit us like that, you know, it's... Once in a while, I'll make commentary on, whoa, that's a lot of words, jokingly, when somebody does type up something like that. But at the same time, I'd rather have somebody kind of type out their full context of what they're talking about, since I have a problem with context sometimes, where I don't understand what people are talking about. I'd rather them get that opportunity for me to know what they're talking about and be able to converse on the topic better by having all of that. Now, obviously, it's like if I'm in the middle of a battle or something like that in the game, then maybe it's going to be a little bit harder to read everything, but no worries. But yes, I think that's one of those things too, is that I see so many people spending so much time talking about the things that they hate. Now, one additional counter I say to that is I then become that person that spends maybe a little too much time commenting back on hate comments. And I've toned that down massively over the last 5 or 6 years. But, you know, I used to jump in and just on all these online conversations and discourses about stuff. In fact, the whole Star Wars thing, and I know me even bringing it up opens up a can of worms sometimes. The whole Star Wars thing about people being so up in arms about stuff. I'll say stuff because if I say a specific category, that's that second can of worms. Point being is, oh, no, we're heading south. Is that I wanted to try to be the counter to all these negative comments, right? And the thing is like my reasoning for countering was to try to get people to kind of take that step back and like not be so hateful with their approach. I'll say at least the Star Wars sequels didn't work for me either. I still could watch them and enjoy them. I have no desire to have them queued up and watch them every now and then, but I still went to the theater. I paid the ticket and I went to see them. I saw The Rise of Skywalker twice, so I at least saw it a couple times. I think the second time I did kind of go see like what really is not working here. Yeah, but for me, I do feel kind of like the desire for seeing people that were getting just so adamantly hateful towards what happened with those movies pushed me. I was gonna be like that ardent defender. I was gonna get in there and I was going to start, no matter who it was, I was just gonna get in there and I was gonna try to counter their argument. And I started realizing, just like, wow, this is too much, and there's too much hate. And so then it kind of just pushed me away, period. Like I was like, I don't want to be around this kind of negativity. What I found with that, though, is not wanting to be around that kind of negativity also pushed me away from just wanting to enjoy stuff that I enjoyed. And so I found myself not even bothering to go do the things that I enjoyed, because I felt like if I even mentioned that I went to enjoy this thing, that somebody on YouTube, not YouTube, on Facebook used to do that to me all the time. I would post like, hey, I went to see this and I had a really good time. And they would use my post as their platform to start spewing hate. And I'm like, whoa, come on now. I've since blocked them and unfriended them, but I guess it's one of those things that I'm trying to evaluate as a person, is how much time and effort do I want to spend on things that are negative and hateful, and how much things do I want to spend time on that I enjoy. And yeah, spending time on the things I enjoy is a much more something I look forward to. I still got a little bit more of my biscuit left and we'll be done eating on stream, as usual. It's not a full balanced meal, but damn if I don't make some really good biscuits. Alright, we got paddle for a little while. Oop, food check. Alright, so we made Portal 10 and 11. I did put the troll kill that we got. I did put that up on the board. Oh, motor is down here, which does seem a lot more south than I was expecting, but we're gonna have to investigate all this stuff here when we get there. Like, which is the best sailing path, really.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
To the jitterbug. Come on, man! Primal Carnage, how you doing? Let me get a SO going for you there. Welcome, Raiders. Come on in, pull up a chair, sit back and relax. Good to see you, man. How am I today? I'm groggy. Groggy Greg. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? How's Pal World? So I see everybody's playing that. And admittedly, I'm grumpy about it. Doing well. Headed to go eat in a sec. Yeah, no worries. Don't let me keep you. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people are playing that. I want to get in on what's trendy. I do, but man, it's hard to keep up with all these games. Pal World's a lot of fun, in my opinion. Nice. Good to hear it. Yes, yes, it is. I always have more games than I have time to play. Exactly, right? Well, you know, if all these chatters would just help us make a lot of money and not have to worry about our day jobs, it would be so much easier. Oh, you know. Sorry. Like breathing in my biscuit here. That's the dream. It honestly is. It is. Now, I never thought I'd be doing stuff like this 10 years ago, but it's definitely the adapted dream for me. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, I keep telling people though, it's like in order for me to do this full time, I'd have to make twice as much money as my day job for me to even consider, not even do it, but consider doing it, leaving my day job and yeah, I'm definitely nowhere near that. we are very far ways away before even being close to that. But again, it's still one of those things that as more stuff starts clearing up this year and next year, which have been 19, 20 years in the making for me, as more of my schedule and responsibilities start clearing up, it's easier for me to put the focus in, and then I'll probably try to arrange scenarios where I could do that, where I could like play a couple hours of a new game every now and then and roll it into a rotation, a weekly rotation, if people start digging it. It seems like Pal World would have been a really good one for me to jump on this week had I had a little more awareness of it. But alas. Alright, just because it's bugging me, we got this little sliver here of fog of war that's not cleared. Honk, honk. I keep reacting to stuff like that out on the street of my apartment, but I never fully know if you guys can hear that stuff. The microphone filter stuff that I'm doing with OBS is different from what Streamlabs desktop had. So yeah, haven't been sure of like what you guys have been hearing or not off the streets. Oh, okay. It just reminded me. I downloaded my stream from the other day where I'm sorry, we were just yeah going over puffer fishes. If any of them like clipped into the boat, I would grab it. So I was watching the other day the serpent that we dragged on shore. I'm gonna make a small Valheim clip for that because the ask for a serpent and you get it is almost at 1,000 views, if not at 1,000 views. On my YouTube, so it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, hey, if I could use that to get more viewership going too, that'd be great. But I mean, that's part of the things I've got to start keeping track of now is what to do to improve now all three of my platforms I'm streaming on. Twitch and Kick strictly for the live streaming, but YouTube I gotta get back to creating video content, pre-recorded content, and put more stuff on there. And I'm really hoping that I can this Monday have one of those videos out that I've been talking about, like either about The Last Starfighter or gosh, what was the other one? But yeah, if I could put the time into it, record it, edit it, and upload it, and start doing more stuff like that too. See if we can start pulling in another group of audience to my content. Because I do think like my gaming stuff only goes so far. But, wow, okay. That fish like tried to torpedo me. But yeah, so I mean, I only get so much viewership for Valheim and 7 Days to Die. I'm not really that good with competitive content like Rocket League and Overwatch. Although Rocket League, I'm pretty close to Diamond 3. I've been doing the. Oh God, have I ever been struggling? I lost rank and dropped out of Diamond twice now in the past month, and dropped down to Platinum. And and then so yeah, the last couple days I built myself back up to Diamond 2. I think I'm at Diamond 2, Division 2. And so if I could get 3 to 5 more wins in a row, we'll get pretty close to getting to Diamond 3. But yeah. Since adding one of my other keyboards back to my to the keyboard I'm using, Rocket League's been much easier to play. And I think it's because of Rocket League and Overwatch that my one of my keys broke on my other keyboard, the D key, which means I'm doing a lot of right turns in Rocket League if that's the case. I probably smacked my keyboard, with my fist at one point, and that's all it took. Some of these keyboards are pretty cheap. Not too proud of that, but the fact that it actually, like, the plastic actually like broke and snapped. So then, like, the side of my finger was, on broken plastic. That's not safe either. All it's gonna take is one thing to cut my finger. So went and grabbed the keyboard that I was having trouble with for a little while because it was a little too clickety clackety, and for some reason, like, it doesn't seem as clickety clackety as it was. So I don't know why I was having issues with it before. maybe I was just being too sensitive to it. Like I was being too worried that it was being picked up by the microphone. Since then we've been working on like the different filters for the mic, so that it doesn't pick up a lot of background noise. Getting back to that topic. Okay, let's actually go over here. We got to find a way through over here. I don't necessarily want to cut through. Oh, that's funny too. We totally could have taken our portal to the plains area here. We could have destroyed the boat and took the portal, cut down on the trip, but took the boat apart, take the boat parts across, rebuild the boat. That's okay. Food check on the characters, good for now, but we'll want to eat here soon. We don't feel rested. We have enough parts for a portal to get back. Portal 10 is our next available jump back portal. We get a serpent. We're not going to worry about taking it to shore. We're just going to kill it. Anyways, me and serpents, we have this thing going on. We have this pact. Let my stamina get up. Al? Forgot the whole stamina thing. I just jumped right in the water. That's hilarious. Alright, so chat, don't forget to remind me, we have 1 serpent kill so far. Ask and you shall receive. Alright, so far so good. We can... Looks like land up ahead. We'll see if we can cut through over here. We got wind again. Good biscuits. Well, shoot, there's a Yagluth right there. We were talking about Yagluth location before. And this is a different spot. it inevitably seems like every time we find Yagluth before we find a marker that gives away his location. Like a glove. What? Watch out for locks over there. Dang it. Get rid of the one with the torch. Ow. Gotta be careful, actually, though, on health. Okay. Ah. All right. Let's just make sure that marker's there. I could set up a portal for later, but nah, we'll just... We're not worried about Yagluth right now. Okay, I am still gonna need to push the boat away from shore a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we at least got one definite Yagluth location. Oh shoot, I should have repaired the boat while I was... Alright. We do get another sea serpent battle. We'll want to take him out a little bit quicker. I'm going to switch over to my obsidian arrows. Alright, food check. See what directly south is like here. Aha, another landmass. Actually, let's go the other way around this landmass, to the right of it. There we go. Uh-oh. Rock. Rock. Okay. Oh, more rocks. Iceberg dead ahead. Uh-oh, is this a cove? No outlet? Looks like it. Swamps. Bummer. It's kind of a cool rock right outside of a swamp there. Might be steep enough that you could build something on top of it. Wow. Well, crap. Maybe that does mean I need to go back over here. Now, that's not another Yagluth location, is it? That's just the regular rocks for the plains? Okay. The way they were angled, I thought it was another hand coming out of the ground type thing. Wow. We're just not having all sorts of luck here, are we? Earn our explorer's badge today, though. Alright, let's head back to there. Eek. Alright, let's make a quick pit stop and repair. I have a feeling we're gonna get into trouble if we don't. There we go. Quick and easy. as I go back damaging the boat. Well, shoot, this could be a plane's, a plane's farm location. Yeah, because I was thinking over here, but this one seems to be in much better position to... Yeah, we'll decide at some point. Planes, Isle... What, 2 question marks. You know, which case... Wouldn't hurt to plant our markers here. Plant our flags of sort. Oh. Just used up all the wood. Right, it's 10 wood each, so it's like 20 out of my 25 wood that I had. Still not enough? Okay. Friendly reminder, we're down to our last hour of Valheim for today. We'll be switching over to 7 Days to Die and working on the Thundercat Slayer the rest of the evening. And I'll be doing the work on the Thundercat Slayer pretty much until I don't have the energy to keep going tonight. We'll see how it goes. My sleep schedule is really effed up lately, so I just have to kind of watch it for health reasons, not to get too crazy about it. While we're here, actually, you know what we should also do while we're taking a pit stop is portal back, get our full rested bonus, and then come back and keep going. Let's put that there for now. Was saying I want to go ahead and get rid of the flint, but let's keep it in our inventory. Okay. And then we should be able to move up to needle arrows as long as we're continuing to save up stuff. Alright, we got plenty of serpent meat. Come here, buddy. Now, you gotta think about what you've done. No? No? Silly Grey Dwarf. Trying to think if we want any serpent meat now. Ooh, wolf skewers, yeah. Now we're good with the sausages for now, but I just gotta remember I've got them in there. Onion soup. We just have to have onion, so let's make at least 2 more for now. I need 2 Surtling cores. Rest of bonus is on us. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take it apart. So we should have, yep, 40 wood, 19. Yeah, we need at least 1 more Grey Dwarf eye if we're gonna want to have enough. I thought I could pick up that fish. 1 more Grey Dwarf eye if we're gonna have 1 more portal available, but not as worried about it since we took apart this portal. The fingers, I know, right? And see, like, this island wouldn't be too bad either. And technically we could get to the, we could get to Yagluth when we want to. I don't know. I think at this point we've got options for plains farming. We just have to pick and go when we're ready for it. But I think we're going to do that after we obviously get Motor defeated. Uh-oh, sandbar. Yeah, see, over here is where I thought I saw Yagluth before. So it'd be pretty interesting to have two locations that close. Because there are more than one locations in the world for these bosses, from my understanding. Oh, right. There's our other portal where we thought we might do farming on this side. Kind of liking that other side though better. All right, let's keep heading south. Oh, all out of coffee. Let's go this way around it. Lost the wind again. Oh. Oh, I forgot to mark the serpent when I got back to the base. Dag damn it. So Westlow says, my wife just got, how do you say that word? Chicory and black strap or backstrap molasses to make nighttime coffee, no caffeine. It's actually really good. Interesting. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna be that person now, though. but it doesn't have caffeine in it. Yeah, many countries they mix chicory with coffee. I just don't know what chicory is. Never heard of it, or don't recollect. Bing.com. Species of plant. Somewhat woody, perennial, herbuscous plant of the... Okay, I don't need the whole... usually with bright blue flowers, rarely white or pink, native to Old World. It has been introduced to Americas and Australia. Many varieties are cultivated for salad, leaves. Interesting. Cool. Well, learn another new thing. It's a root. They dry it and grind it up. Very coffee-ish. Okay. Oh, I was finally remembering why I stopped using this keyboard. There's a set of hotkeys on the far left. So every time I Alt-Tab to get out of the game and work and do stuff on the rest of the computer screens, I accidentally hit one of the hotkeys, and so then when I don't realize I did Alt and the hotkey, and it pulls up something that overlays I'm like, oh crap. Well, which one did I push? Oh crap. Uh-oh. Mist lands. No. We're definitely not there yet. Damn it. Only jumping out of the boat to get the needle. Paddle faster, paddle faster. Alright, let's... I'm trying to see how isolated that mist cloud is. Let's see if we can go over here. If not, we're gonna have to loop all the way around and go this way maybe. Might be on this landmass here, but I don't know if I dare run across all of that. I can't tell. We're entering fog or mist. Well, ask for another serpent and we shall receive. I think you should lift up your head, let me jump club you, and get your bits when I do it. Damn. Maybe you gotta be like right by the head. Alright, well. That's another, is that a fish, or is that... Must be a fish. Wait, it's sparkling over there. I was like, is that another serpent and he's just not active? Okay, so 2. Remind me, you guys. 2 serpents to add to the list when we get back home. We won't go full steam here, but we'll hug the area. We're probably going to get a Mistlands notification any moment. Just by boating next to it. Maybe? Maybe not. Oh. Nope. Mark where we got the serpent, in case we ever want to go back hunting for these guys. The markers have been reasonably accurate on some of my games, as far as like at least coming back during the night. A good portion of them show up again. Not all of them, but okay. I do see mountains silhouetted in the distance. Yeah, we're getting closer. I think it's black. Yeah, Black Forest. Try to follow the shoreline, but you know, if it's up in the mountains, there's a good chance that it's in the middle of a landmass, because you know, mountains need time to you know, rise up in their height. Alright, got paddle again. I mean, if anything, landfall on Black Forest is a lot better than landfall on plains or Mistlands, so we could just make the run up from any part here. In fact, this isn't too bad here. If our boat's here, then it's a little bit ways out for something to come out and damage it, and then once we're out of the chunk, it'll be fine. Escape. Where did I have my longship marked before? Over here. Alright, day 153. Let's Portal back what we have. And then we'll make the run up to the mountains. All right. Yep, needles. Yeah. So this is why a game like this, and in similar respects, 7 Days to Die, where I could easily play a whole Saturday afternoon just doing miscellaneous stuff, let alone, you know, specific targeted stuff, you know, focusing on not just the grind, but the actual yeah, the stages of bosses, the caves, the dungeons, all those things. In fact, let's switch out. Yeah. Serpent Stew, get us some more health. All right, let's make the run to the mountain and up the mountain, and I got enough portal materials. Well, we gotta get like one more gray dwarf eye, but we'll easily do that going through a black forest here. But yeah, we'll put another. Do you see what I see? Let's see if he turns around. He's stiff in the air, but what's our sneak up to? 34. We don't have that troll hide full set gear on, so we can't have that bonus to sneak, but with 34 that should be enough, right? Oh, it's a 1-star. There we go. It's not exactly where I want him to fall on me at, but alright. So that's the first 1-star I've had in a really long time. Alright, so 2 serpents, 1 troll, and a partridge in a pear tree. Let's go back and mark that, you know, before I forget. Mark it on the list. Okay, troll kills 43. Serpent kills now up to 6. Heck, at this point, we're able to line the entire build here with troll hide. Make that blue tarp look, you know. Uber Grey Dwarf Eye Delivery. Yeah, that's it. Alright, hopefully we dry off by the time we get to... I don't think it matters anymore, or it mattered before, right? Like if you're wet and you went into the mountains, like, was it your cape didn't work before or something? I don't know. So we'll mark this ice cave. For whatever reason, it bugs me that the I and the C in ice with this font looks like a K. So, Frost Cave. Over there. Cabin in the Woods. I watched that the other night. I've seen it before, but I did a double feature back-to-back of Cabin in the Woods and Ready or Not. Felt they both had a fun tone to them to watch back-to-back. Stone golem over there. All right. So the motor marker wasn't too hard to find, or the motor spot, not the marker, wasn't too hard to find. Ooh, there's a castle nearby, or a stone building. And it's just close enough for a portal, but not to worry about. Yeah, being too close. Excuse me. Take all frost arrows. Is that my first frost arrows? No, I think I found some before, right? Nope, they are. Okay. So Bindian frost arrows are so good. What do you like to use them for? As far as like which battles do you use them for? On in your case, the chests always give them to. Yeah, it's always nice to find them. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, did I hear another skeleton? All right, let's go ahead and do this. That there. Motor port 11. Peppy Willie. Hey. How you doing, man? Good to see you. I only use them for tougher fights because they are so good. I can't remember if we had used it against Yagluth or not. If there was a significant effect. Like, I like that it slows stuff down, at least. That's good. Over on Kick, Jed Sawyer. Hey, good to see you. How you doing? Let's drop off the meats. Oh, we're now officially full on the wolf meats. Okay. Doing good. Finally enjoying a real PC instead of a lappy. Yeah. How's it been here, though? Pretty darn good. Yeah, we're doing split. Saturdays are now Valheim and 7 Days to Die. About half an hour here, we're going to be switched over to 7 Days to Die. Let's put this here. Tooth. Have I been putting the wolf fangs here? Yes, okay. Resin. All right. Oh, let's repair. Yeah, rocket and roll in this series. Let's take a quick look around. But we're going to spend the last part of the Valheim stream here. I have to craft some low-tier stuff, and so we can mark them off the list. Also, I wanted to put a doorway here. And a roof. Maybe. At the very least, if we do need temporary shelter over here, we can get it. Just gonna do it this way. Yeah. Put that centerpiece in. No, we're out of wood. Whatever shall we do? We'll kick this chest. F this chest in particular. There. Also, I'm curious. If I could do it right. I don't have the wood for it. I was gonna do a quick little campfire, but we don't need to. Just we got the portal. Head back. All right, so it's stormy. I'm not gonna worry about investigating the surroundings, but when we do go to fight Motor, we'll obviously want to look at the surroundings, clear out any hostiles before the fight, and then we'll fight Motor at some point here next week. For those that haven't been here for the series, I kind of just arbitrarily had said, well, I narrowed it down, but I said Ictier by day 25, Elder by day 50, Bone Mass by day 100, which we defeated Bone Mass on day 100, and then so Motor by day 200, so then Yagluth by 300, and the Queen by 500, I think, is what I'll put out there. I think I said 400 or 500 for the Queen before. But, you know, it's not like this very critical challenge thing that I'm doing right now. It's just kind of setting some parameters in this playthrough. But the key part of this playthrough, which I've kind of been skipping over a little bit, is a little bit of everything. So crafting a little bit of everything. So what we need to do, hopefully we don't have an event while we're doing this, because I just don't want to really deal with one right now. Not that we couldn't fight stuff off. So let's pull up our list here. Valheim notepad. Alright, you guys can see that? Not as well. There we go. Alright, so, stuff like the root harness, leggings, and mask armor, while we might not use it, I'm still, you know, we still got to make it. Stag breaker should be one of the easiest things to make. So let's do that real quick. We can find it. There we go. So 5 deer trophies, 20 core wood, 2 leather scraps. Easy peasy, right? Alright, we gotta go get some core wood. Directly ahead, should be able to take one pine tree down and get what we need. There we go. Another commentary back on the multi-streaming, doing Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. So again, so far it's been easy to stream to those locations, but we are still working on building up audience on YouTube and Kick. So if anybody, I mean, live right now, nobody's on YouTube, 3 people on Kick. Like Jed Sawyer, saw you again, commentary in there. So again, hello, hope you're doing well. But yeah, feel free, questions, comments, let me know your thoughts. Just saying hello makes a difference there too. However, I usually sign off with this on my streams, but I want everyone not to feel obligated that they have to talk. I do enjoy having lurkers. I personally don't understand why some streamers get bent out of shape about lurkers, but I certainly appreciate having you here. So either way, if you guys do want to chit chat, I'm here for chat. If not, hanging out, chilling out, and whatever the rest of the Fresh Prince song is, happy to oblige. We got core part of my streaming audience on Twitch. And I'm coming up on my 6-year anniversary for Twitch on March 15th. That'll also be my next subathon for Twitch. For YouTube and Kick, we are not affiliates or partners in their respective senses. So we're building up to that aspect there. When and if we finally reach those levels on those platforms, we will try to do a form of subathon for those as well down the road. But for now, we're trying to hit that one milestone on YouTube, the 500 subscribers. Subscribers are the free version. We're at $4.99. I'm gonna hit refresh. Yeah, $4.99. And then over on Kick, we need to reach 75 followers, I believe. And that's the one we've done the least of streaming activity on. So I'm not expected too much on Kick just yet, but we're starting to get there. Some of the feedback that I have gotten from you folks, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna take a lot of that to heart and see if it's suggestions that will fit my format of streaming and content creation. I definitely want people to feel like they can, always suggest ideas and such at the appropriate times when I'm asking for some constructive feedback. But not everything's guaranteed, but it could be a chance for me to kind of gauge out what you guys are liking, what you're not liking, and where I can make some adjustments from there. I sent out to my Patreon supporters a reminder soliciting for feedback. Have not heard back from anybody, so at that point there's an assumption that everything is just good as it is. But we'll keep working on things like that. I want to make sure I'm providing something that people do want to come and experience and enjoy. Even if I'm not doing like a lot of the gimmicky giveaway or thematic things about streaming that other people do. Oh, that was an archer. There we go. Alright, as long as the archers aren't destroying my boar farm over there. You could eat another bite. Alright, yeah, well. We'll eat just the simple stuff. We're gonna stay around the base, so. Deer trophies, we needed 5, I think I remember. Put the bones away. Oi! Now come here. I should do a pit near the base, and every attacker that comes in, I should just drag them into the pit. I'm like, come here. Call it the timeout pit. What do you guys think? Stag breaker. I need to drop. Wait, why did it put it up there? That's so funny. Okay, so we've made stag breaker. Star next to it. Tankard and Horn of Celebration. So I've just been putting all the stuff that I haven't been using into these boxes out here. But we are going to have a specific trophy and display area, and it's going to be in that portal hub building, the bigger building. I finally decided that, with one exception to one thing that's going to be on the outside of the building, around the outside. Around the outside. Let's put these here for now. Resin. Okay. Tankard. 5 fine wood, 2 resin. I just put the resin away. There we go. Horn of Celebration. 2 bronze, 2 iron, and 2 troll hide. 2 iron, though. Man. Two. So is it actually a... Oh. It's a potion you drink? Frost resistance mead? Wait, what? Wait, since when? Okay, but is there like a quantity or like does it go away after a while? Or wait, did I just use some of my frost resist? Frost resist mead. So if I have mead in my inventory, that's likely what just happened, huh? You are out of mead. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so okay, that makes sense. What other mead is there? Tasty. Sorry, that's what I was just thinking is lower health regeneration but increased stamina regeneration. Honey, raspberries, blueberries. But this like doesn't last very long, right? Yeah, because we had tested that out before. Alright, just now remembering too. Health potion, poison resist. That's what else I should work on is medium healing. 10 honey, 4 blood bag, 10 raspberry. Where did I move the blood bags to? There we go. I forget how many dandelions. Oh, only one. Okay. That way we have that for the fight. Have that ready to go for when we do fight motor. Alright. So, as cool as the Horn of Celebration is, not really worried about it right now, so let's put it away, put it away, put it away, put it away, put it away now. Right. So, Tankard and Horn of Celebration are done. So that's kind of like that, some of those first initial items that we have available, at least out of the workbench. an iron axe and an iron battle axe. Yeah, let's see how much iron we've got. Wait. See how much iron we need first when I say that. Iron axe is 20, and I just spent 2 out of the 20 we had. Damn. Poop. Then in that case, let's look at the battle axe too, because we're gonna need 35, and I got 30 ancient wood. What is our... Right. We still have some of the swamp to investigate. I've got about 10 minutes here. Portal number 1, 2, 3, 4. The numbering starts after the first portal. First portal is called start. And then the next one is 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. Gotta be careful, we just had simple foods for our last set of foods. Saw something in the distance, but I wonder what that was. It was moving fast too by... Huh. Alright, so got... check these guys and then those guys. Then we'll investigate the areas we haven't been yet. Ooh, a 2-star Surtling. That's new for me. I've never had that. Dang it. So you get 4 Surtling cores out of them? Nice. Alright. Last one of our known jets. Flame jets here. Okay. So let's head down here. So basically, I've emptied out the crypt that my portal is on. So we would have to find another one, which also means we'd have to have the key to open it up. As long as I'd mark it, I could come back and we can get more iron out of more crypts that we find. We could do the scouting today and then come back for iron on the next stream. Got him. Leech, leech. Okay. I was gonna say, I couldn't tell if there was another one there. There is. Okay, got him. Oh, hello, fellas. Stamina up for this blob. Ow. Ah, another one. Well, there we go. We found a reason to use the the minor health potion. Silly. Silly, I say. Alright, I use the good foods because we have an abomination or anything else in the swamp that, while we're scouting, I don't want to deal with it. There's a crypt right there. I think I see another one in the far distance, unless that's the one we've... Okay, yeah, it is the one we've probably been to before. Let's do this here. Power swing. Power swing. So we've done, wait, we've done 2 crypts here? I see one directly that way. Wait a minute. Yeah, this isn't where my... Oh, was I was gonna put my portal there, but we decided to... Okay, hold on a second. Different things going on at once here. I was gonna put my portal in this place here, and I never moved it. What's our... We're at full max carrying capacity. Let's go drop stuff off, and let's come back to this and rearrange the markers there. Rearrange the markers and replace the location, or redo the location. Oh, shoot, and we're out of time, too. So another friendly reminder, everybody, that when I switch and do a different stream, different game, I basically stop the current stream and restart a new one. So naturally, that'll take a few minutes to switch some things over, but feel free to stay in chat. On YouTube, I think if anybody's watching live, nobody's watching live right now, but for future reference, though, it might set up a new chat for live stream. So I think that is the case there, but in Twitch and I think Kick, since they both use the same functioning. I believe that you can stay in chat and it should be good to go. So we're gonna do this real quick and then we're going to stop this and start or we're gonna fall through the portal again. Alright. Let's get some clearance from it and then take it apart. Nothing here. Nice, we'll take these apart. I'll leave that there though. So we're gonna go to the tower that we saw. And so Tuesday, or if I decide to do another Valheim stream, next scheduled one is Tuesday, but I'm feeling like I'm gonna do some more Monday at this rate. I'm still not ready to do drawing streams again. We'll likely on Monday and Tuesday, how about that? We'll do some more of this back end stuff that we're doing, get more iron and more other, you know, there's another crypt right there and another one right there. So yeah, we'll continue to clear out this swamp for we'll get a whole bunch of iron and make a quick boat trip with it back. We'll just probably take apart our carve and use that instead, because it's a quick boat trip from here to roughly down where our home is. Sound like a plan, everybody? Craft macaroni and cheese. Alright, so now Portal 4 is officially where we said it. Where we said it was going to be. Alright, so thanks everybody for coming out for Valheim. Really appreciate having you guys here. Appreciate the conversations we've had. If you are sticking with this, go ahead and, like I said, hang tight. Refresh your chats here when I come back, or look for the launch alerts, and we'll be back with some 7 Days to Die here in just a few minutes. So thank you again, everybody, for stopping by for Valheim. As always, we'll see you on the next adventure. Alright, bye-bye.